Look who decided to come to dinner!
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Wait, no, I haven't. This is my goddamn motherfucker now.
I started off just using the iPad.
Is that how you started off?
Yeah. Just using the iPad and Instagram Live.
Okay.
Did you buy pink lighters so it would be easier for you to identify your lighter?
No, it was just one at the dollar store. A little two pack.
I did a nice one. I know that's my lighter. You took it. I just bought me some with flowers on it because somebody took my other Bics that I had. Just like it.
But yeah, man, I just my brother, he probably gonna use the logos. I made them, but I just made him a couple logos too.
Oh yeah.
Cause he do this one thing called 3131, and 3131 is the whole month of August.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole month of August, he
I don't
don't
know how they feel.
The whole month of August, he don't drink. He still smoke, but he don't drink, and he do 31 push-ups every day, and record them, just put it on. It's just some little thing he has started, but since he getting his shirts and stuff together, I told him like, all right, I'm gonna participate, but I ain't doing no push-ups. I just hit the weights 31 times and put that video up. But I'm gonna have to try to knock the booze too for them 31 days.
I love them.
The
I just feel like they burn fast and I fuck them up.
Nah, I did stop drinking for 90 days.
Did you?
That shit was hard. I knew I was about to fall off the wagon though. Once I started hiding a half pint in my garage and going out there and sipping it in the middle of the night.
Okay.
But I wouldn't drink the whole thing. I just take one sip, and I was like, man, this is stupid. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, no. But you gotta pack it. Like I pack each level at a time. So I'll pack this. I'll put it like right here, and then I'll like take my little stick, flatten it out. Then the next
So
set.
you like them better than blood?
Yeah.
You feel like you get higher without than blood?
I do, to me, a little bit. And then I like it because it's a little healthier, too. Like, it's because of the filter and then the...
You're getting that paper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that
now,
tobacco
when you
field
like yours, because I know some people that smoke joints like Jerry, he don't like it how we do our blunts. Like, he sit there and he take it, he'll hit it, and then rotate the fire.
I do that, too. Depending on how good it catch. Because sometimes it don't catch good.
Light it than how you do a roll on it.
Because it won't catch. Like sometimes it'll burn.
You can put that ashtray on your side.
It'll burn at the end. Well, sometimes it'll burn on this side.
Over the picture frame.
You'll miss a side at the top.
And it won't burn evenly.
Yeah.
So it'll be uneven. I just feel like I tried the paper thing, but it just caught fire. And by the time I puffed it went, this is go. Like I do this and it be, and the whole thing just be on fire.
Yeah.
I'm a slow smoker. I take a couple puffs and then go back to it later. So
nah,
I save it mine.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Once you get that buzz, it's like, what I'm gonna keep smoking for?
Yeah, I smoke. Yeah, get that buzz.
Hell yeah. Oh, so look, in case the people didn't know, this man has came from behind the wall. Nobody's seen his face yet.
Who?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, you talking me?
Yeah, on your podcast. You know?
Oh yeah, because we don't do video yet. Just yet. It's coming though. For sure.
This is the poet.
Hey.
He was the founder of the MNO.
The NMO, New Morphin Order.
That motherfucker look like a college now.
Yeah,
man, you have a lot of great guests on your show. A lot of them, and it's just like, we talked about it before. About, what I'm saying, like, do you know all these people? You know what I'm saying? We kicked it about all of that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty smart what you're doing over there. It's great.
Well, I appreciate
all of that stuff. But this is your man Shah Blacq.
Shah
Blacq.
Hey,
from
Shah.
the Toast with Shah.
Bad Apple Black. Shah Serious Black. Shah the Entertainer Black.
That's right. The link to his podcast is gonna be in the description below. Make sure y'all click that. Make sure y'all go click that. Check that show out. We gotta give him a round of applause. We got to.
Hey. I'm happy to be here, man.
Finally made it out.
Finally.
I'm trying to get me some guests over here, man. Give me a good rotation going on.
Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna have to get your cousin Chris information. I gotta get him over here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I gotta get him
Gotta
over
get
here.
shouts out to cousin Chris.
Man, because I know that
the right hand man of the pod.
That animated man is gonna act a fool.
Yes,
yeah. Oh man.
And you know what's so funny too? Doing that show with him, I discovered more about him. Like you learn him more. Cause like even though we was cousins, we really didn't talk like every day or once a week. We just kicked it when we kicked it. You know what I mean?
Right. And then when y'all kicked it, it's nothing to do with like the stuff y'all talk about on the show.
No,
it's just regular life shit.
So knowing his views and him knowing my views, we're like, oh shit, I didn't know you thought like this shit. Like that shit is crazy. It's one of the fun parts of doing it with somebody, you know, family and somebody you know.
Now, this is something I never noticed until now. Cause you know, when I talk to people, I look them in the face and shit like that. I didn't know you had a tongue ring, boy.
I
caught a glimpse and I was like, "Yep, he got one." Because I had a failed experience with a tongue ring.
Yeah, you should have listened to what I told you.
Wait, you almost got one?
No, I got it. I got it. She was at work.
I didn't know you was gonna get it, but I'm saying you should have let me went with you to get it, so you would know exactly what you was doing.
So she was at work.
Okay.
Right. So I was like, I was just feeling spontaneous. It was like the day before Thanksgiving, and I was just feeling spontaneous. So while she was at work, I went up the street to the tattoo parlor.
Okay.
And I had a dude do the tongue ring, but I was like, man, I want mine sideways. So he like, okay.
Fan.
He did that shit. Tears straight came out.
That shit ain't the hope. I've gotten my tongue pierced 3 times.
Hear about the placement.
So
you're supposed to do it on the little part, the little under part.
Look, let me tell you. So I goes up to her job, shows her, she floor, right? Then Thanksgiving comes, I go to eat. It kept catching my teeth, like the side of my tooth. And every time it did, jerk, just pain. Just pain. So I go to work, and the guy I work with, he do my tattoos.
Okay. And
he also do piercings. I showed him, he said, why the fuck is it so far back?
They had it all the way.
Oh, it was past the little thing?
Yeah,
I didn't know you can even do that. But he did it sideways.
No, he went to the back of the thick part of your tongue and pierced this shit. When you supposed to go to the front or tip of your tongue to get
that he went all the way. He fucked up bad.
Like exactly where your back.
Where did you go?
Right here on 6 Mile and Evergreen, I believe it is, or 7 Mile Evergreen. No, it's 6 Mile. It's 6 Mile Evergreen, because 7 Mile Evergreen is the restaurants and shit.
No, you didn't go to Scare's Hearts. I went to Scare's Hearts for mine.
So I go back up there. And I showed a guy, because the guy who did it wasn't there. I showed the other piercer guy.
Okay.
He flipped out. He said, I'm sick and tired of people coming up here. This dude don't know what he doing. He pierce however he want to, and then they come back and I got to fix it. You need to talk to the manager
like the
about
Dr. Death of...
Oh, man.
He could have paralyzed him from how far back he had.
The guy's just going off, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, we don't even have no shorter bars from, because of what he did. So I ended up taking it out. As soon as I took it out, it was just like that pressure just released.
Yeah, because that's the way it sounds. It sounds like something like the old days when they'll hammer a body part. Yeah. That's what it sounded like. It was.
Oh man, it was terrible.
So when you got it done, you didn't think nothing of hard back. He put it and then cross your mind.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Because he didn't know what he was doing.
I didn't know it. You're right.
Like I'm the type of person, if I want to do something, I want to research how it's supposed to be done, what it look like, the aftercare.
Right.
I just jumped straight head first.
You can't
Boom.
just jump straight into because you got nerves in your
my face hit the concrete.
That's funny.
Like when he showed it to me, I was happy, and then when I realized where it was, I'm like, it don't supposed to be back there. So that's why you kept biting on it. That's why you had so much swelling, because it was too far all the way where your tongue.
So for a quick jump We gonna taste this out now. Hold this up to the camera. Let them see what this is right there.
Now, may I ask,
That
what
is-
was your experience with? What
Yeah. Oh,
made
I'm gonna
you
zoom in and everything.
I was just about to ask him that too because I
get
want to
the
know.
piercing,
Okay.
and how was your experience? Because I know everybody's experience is different.
Yeah.
And you swell differently and all that.
So, funny thing about that, I wanted to get it after I seen. So what happened was I was forced to go with my girlfriend at the time to get her tattoo.
Keep it up with you.
And so her artist, had a tongue ring. I was like, he pretty masculine. He looked like a straight man. I mean, I don't know what he
Now,
did.
you question the shit in your head. Like, oh,
Okay, I'm like, he rocking that. No pause, but he rocking that pretty straight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I think I can rock it and be cool. So once I got it, oh my God, went home. My mom was like, "What the fuck?" And it's mind you, this is a Christian woman.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you get that for?
Every once in a while, you bring the cuss words out of them.
Yeah. She was like, "Is you living off? Yeah, a little Swedish."
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "Nah, I just wanted to get something."
First assumption that if a man,
Yeah. So
he's that way.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you want to get it? Out of curiosity.
Like I said, it was spontaneous, but when I was at work, my old job, this UPS guy, me and him, every day we kick it, we crack jokes with each other all the time. And he had one too. So, I used to ask him questions about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did it hurt? Whatever. And, but it was just all in the midst of conversation. And he was just like, no, he liked it. So I was just like, oh, okay.
It was crazy.
Now, when you walk into the shop and they got a criteria and all that to put the clamps on there, was you mostly scared of like the pain from the clamps or the actual piercing itself? Or you probably was just cool the whole time?
You know what? The first time I was cool because I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I knew what to expect, but
yeah, not exactly.
Yeah. Now, when I got it in, I don't remember me being in pain so much as the second time I got it in.
Yeah, that second is you going through the more skin.
No, the second time because I had took it out for a while.
Oh, okay.
At some point, so it was 18. I was 18.
Okay.
So 18 through how old was I when I was with her? Maybe 23. And she was, I was in my relationship at the time. She was all right. You advertise. You got, So I took it out, and once we broke up, I'm like, I'm going straight to get that back. Get that shit back in.
That you really enjoyed. That
Yeah.
It was something that you could be like, okay, I can see myself doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you swell up?
Yes, I did. That second time?
Yeah.
That second time hurt.
So the first time you didn't swell at all?
I don't think so. I don't remember, or it wasn't that bad as
you swell up
the second time. Yeah.
Did you get a stinging sensation when you got it pierced?
Yeah, like it was like a punch. It was like line it up and then clink. That's the way it felt.
Right.
And
so did you
that shit hurt.
Did your body just
No, I didn't want nobody to fuck up nothing. I stood still until he said I'm done.
Right.
Right.
And you said you got it done 3 times?
3 times because I accidentally the second run, I took it out, cleaned it, and I forgot it. And I, went days. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Couldn't put it back in.
Couldn't put it back in, so I had to do it the third.
Like
Now that third time, I got dizzy. I guess because I'm old. Because I was about.
So you went 3 times.
3 different occasions.
Yeah.
3 different ages.
That is.
I was about maybe. What am I? Shit, probably 30. I was probably 30.
Okay.
That one I got dizzy. I had to take. He gave me a Tylenol too. He was like, you gonna need this.
Oh, you was that bad.
Yeah.
They don't normally get them out unless you fuck that.
But he gave me beforehand.
Oh, before. Okay. So that
I was like, yeah, you're gonna need it. And I'm like, I don't remember needing this last time.
Are you drugging me?
Yeah, like he was like, oh, this is what I'm walking to the car. I'm like, oh, this is why he gave me that.
Then you start doing that shit.
Yeah.
You talk weird.
Probably so. The first day.
Feel like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Now, did you eat that same them all 3 times? Did you eat after, or did you wait? Like
No, cause the first time, the reason why she knew so quick, because I was gonna wait till Mom got home.
Okay.
Because I was still living with her at the time. I had called her like, on your way home, bring me some jelly, some Jello, some pudding.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah, she's like, what you need that for? I'm like, I just need it. Like, sure, no, what's good? She can tell. You know. And that's when she, cussed me out.
We went to Tropical Cafe to try to heal my.
That's smart.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar for an open wound.
Mostly slushies. like the first day I ate like ramen noodles. I couldn't eat like meats and all that, but I ate ramen noodles.
Okay.
And I just had a lot of slushies. That's how my son stayed down the whole time.
Oh
Now,
wow.
snake bites, that's a different story. That shit hurted. It stung for 3 months straight. Where every morning I would wake up, it'd just be stinging.
Like actual
stinging. And they
Ain't
know.
No, actual
You gonna
snake.
give me a red?
Actual bite?
Huh?
Actual snake?
Huh?
Oh.
The
The
snake.
snake. Oh,
Now
okay.
that, I would say that's totally different than getting this. I would recommend anybody to get this one.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend the snake eyes like that. That shit, that really hurt. Like, I thought I was gonna die. It was burning. I couldn't stop it from burning. You said a towel, right?
Rag. Yeah, man.
When I was during the first run of the turn ring, when I was 18, I wanted to also get remember the color contacts used to be in for guys?
Yeah.
It was around the same time. So that happened.
Wow.
I wanted to do that, and I wanted to get the eyebrow piercing. My friends, my boys at the time was like, "Nah, fam, you
Hey.
do
You
it."
got the eyebrow piercing?
You know what's funny?
Yeah, I got one. I let it close. I had the surgery, so I had to take it out.
Yeah, you know
You
what's
could
funny?
be a bioflex.
I had-
all you needed to do when you go to surgery, switch all your jewelry out to bioflex. That's just a it's just like the Barbies and all.
Oh, okay.
It's just plastic version.
Okay.
I had the eyebrow thing, and I had some gray contacts.
You sexy with it.
I was not. It was-
If she say you were sexy
have
with it,
blue
then that's what that means.
I didn't agree with it at all. And-
with the contacts.
And at that time, I used to do the pencil mustache. Oh, it was bad. It was a bad.
You got a picture?
Yes, I do.
You gotta show me a picture. That's
It's on my
Now,
Facebook.
have you ever thought about adding more to your tongue? Just like
no. This
Like
is
you
it.
like shorter bars,
I like shorter balls because I feel like I talk clear.
more metal bars,
Metal.
plastic.
I do plastic, but I like the metal bars. I like the metal look. What's up with the plastic look?
Oh, why I keep taking that
Oh.
down?
Yeah, I just like chewing on the plastic ones. I think chewing the metal.
Ooh, have you ever bit your tongue hard as hell? Oh, I thought I broke my tooth one time.
Like I said,
Oh.
that's why I don't recommend the snake eyes like that. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you will fuck up your teeth. Because you don't supposed to get it straight through the tip of your tongue. Because that's constantly hitting your teeth constantly, and it's easy for you to bite down on it. That's why I went.
And I watched her go through the whole swallowing one of the balls too. When it unscrew.
You don't do that?
No.
You haven't lost not one of your balls and swallowed it?
Not swallowed it, no.
Oh, nigga, I probably got so many balls in my stomach, it's crazy.
Usually I'll feel it loose. I'm like, oh, shit.
I be eating and that bitch just come off, and I don't even notice. Like some of them, if I bite it, I notice it. But if it's mixed up in the food, it's gone.
You
So we
see?
pause y'all for a second. You know, that pop is good.
Oh, shit, I forgot to taste it.
That pop is
Don't
good.
it taste like the red, white, and blue popsicle?
Yeah, it
Like
do. They bottled that shit.
Yeah, like I don't know how the fuck they got the flavor, but they did it.
Yeah, that's good.
They did it. That's why
It is like the
people on
popsicle.
everybody on Facebook been talking about it. It's good as hell. I can see myself continuously drinking that.
Oh yeah, the dude say right there.
Yeah. I
The little-
I can keep drinking it.
The little
But how do
Fireworks.
they get that direct taste in there? That's because that's a popsicle that we used to taste.
so whatever
So-
flavoring they use for the popsicle.
You
Yeah,
just put it in there.
Yeah.
yeah. Carbonized, carbonization.
It's crazy that shit they can do that type of shit.
Oh man. So, I already talked about my birthday on the other episode, so we have to kick it about that off air.
Okay. Yeah.
It was great.
That was a lit night. That was good.
For nothing to be planned, yeah, it was real fun. So,
All I'm saying is I feel like the police was like a gang down there. Like they was ready. They wanted something.
but we already went through that. We can't.
I know,
We're
that's
not
why
doubling back on that one
I'm
because I got to
saying
edit that
I
one.
was just saying, like,
Yeah.
I feel like they was ready for war.
Yeah. Anyway, so Shay, what's coming up next on your podcast? Or you know what? No. Matter of fact, I got a better question than that.
Fucking kidding.
I got a better question than that. I don't want not to be not to stir up any pots or anything.
Okay.
But what would you say one of your favorite guests was, or like what's the best time you had? That leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I can see. Like not most interesting, but you had the most fun shooting those episodes. Because it's like certain episodes, you know right away. As soon as it's over with, like, that was a good one. I really enjoyed myself.
The first After Dark episode sticks out to me.
Is that
with Jen, the lady that bring the sex toys and stuff?
Okay.
Erotic toy chest. Shuts out to them.
Yeah, I've seen
that first episode where she was on there. I was like, okay. The first episode of season 2, where it was just the main cast, and another episode recently is like, okay, this is the team. We finally gelling together, and getting our groove and know our weaknesses to where we'll pick up where the other leave off.
Man, I couldn't wait when I seen that news about Bill Cosby, and then when I seen you go,
God Diva
Emma.
Yeah.
You know, I had to go through the nickname first and then figure out. When I seen Emma was about to go off, I said, she about to spaz.
But go off in a weird way, because, you know, that's her dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of her favorite people. And she'll tell you herself, like, she would even drug. Like, she always tell you, like, I ain't at Drake's house to just sit there. Like,
man. But, yeah.
But, yeah, that sticks out to me. Season, when I first started out, the first time everybody was on there, where I had finally added Rob, Emma was there. I think we finally was like, okay, yeah.
When you first found that solid foundation,
yeah, like this is going to be the crew. Because low key, I didn't even expect it to be the way it is. Like that wasn't the original concept for the show. The original concept for the show was me as the lead, and I may have somebody in the background every now and again, or keeping everything in order. Yeah. Like, you ever seen Howard Stern? You seen the Howard Stern show? The lady up in the booth? Uh-huh. Or like Frasier. Is it Frasier? He's on the radio?
Yeah, Frasier was on the radio.
Yeah, like Daphne or whatever. I was going to have somebody like that. It didn't have different people every week. But once, because it was me and Sterling, then me and Christian, and that was going to be it. Yeah. I was going to have different people every week. But once I was kind of like, you know what? We need a woman in here. And then we need another guy to bounce off of. So that fit perfectly with Rob, with Emma, and we all just came together. So it was pretty fun.
That's what's up. Yeah, because shit. This show, the original idea was, shit, I can't even remember. But I know it wasn't storyteller.
Okay.
And then okay, the very first episode we ever did, I call it the test.
Mine's I did a pilot.
Yeah.
In TV they call it a pilot. Right. So that's another thing too. On my show, I kind of mimic TV a little bit. So the first episode was pilot. Season 1 ran for 22 episodes, like a normal show run for 22 episodes. Right. Then leave. Season 2 is gonna be longer. Yeah. Like, so in my mind, I act like I got picked up for another season. So
yeah, that's how you gotta do, because you gotta be creative.
Yeah. So in season 2, I was like, okay, we gotta take photo shoots. Because now we got picked up for season 2, so now we gotta take it up a notch. Yeah. So that's when I decided to introduce the After Dark episode, introduce different other guests to the episode in specific fields. One main thing seems to be we always get guests that's doing something. We don't just get Joe Schmo off the block and just he chilling. Yeah. That person is an entrepreneur doing something in the community. Right. Or another show or another case maybe. Yeah. So it's been pretty fun.
Somebody who can come on there and have something to talk about, whether better more than just the ordinary everyday Schmo type shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like I told you, my season 1 ran like an anime. I didn't shut that shit down until we hit episode 50.
Yeah.
And because I had felt like I had to sit back and really reorganize some things. Yeah. And shit, man.
When did you first start?
I first started last November.
November 2020?
Yep.
November 2020. We started in August 2020.
Oh, so how the fuck?
Because I only do once a week. You do.
Yeah, I was doing 2 episodes a week. I was dropping on Wednesdays and
That's
Fridays.
why your episodes are so far.
And then like it was just like we just getting drunk and just telling all these stories and stuff, man. Some of the people from season 1 I gotta bring back.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I started getting like musical artists in and stuff like that. And, you know, helping, you know,
that's my next goal too, getting local artists. That's good too.
Yeah.
And that I necessarily believe in, or somebody in the team believes in.
Yeah, man.
Getting them coming in, I think that's gonna be dope.
I'm gonna talk to my boy Manny Kukoc. I mispronounce his shit all the time too.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if he wanna come over there and check y'all out, man. Cause he got some good music.
Okay.
He got some good music, and I think he got an album that's about to drop too. So yeah, it actually is. In like a week or two.
Yeah.
Yep, in like a week or two.
Okay.
But one of my favorite songs by him is called Breathe. Oh man, I play that all the time. That's my jam right there. He got it on Spotify. The link for that song gonna be in the description. But yeah, man, it's fun. This is fun.
It is.
It's real fun. But now this is where the difference go from, because you was on season 1. You seen how we was doing things. It was completely different. We was just shooting the shits.
Yeah.
Now this is where the changes happens. We around that mark. I mean, after editing, it's gonna be a little early, but we cover news reports too as well.
Okay.
And what I like to do is I pick them out randomly if I got time. If I don't got time, I pick some. I really go random on there.
Okay.
Like that's why you see some of them is from Twitter. But
I do that.
whoever's sitting in the hot seat, which is that one there, I let them, you know, look on the screen. You tell me which one that you may be interested in talking about.
All right, press the green, make it large. I can't see the shit. Oh, that's why you gotta face it towards me. I'm like, I don't need to see that. What did I say? Missy Elliott on Twitter? No. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, these titles right here is deceiving.
Oh, okay.
These just basically just the generic shit that when I sent it.
You know about the Dr. Dre situation?
Yeah, he got to
talk about that yet?
Nope, because I haven't pulled that report up. I actually let that shit pass me by, but we can talk about that. Mm-hmm. How so his wife won that $3 million a month.
It's was it 30,000? I thought it was something in thousands.
You know what? There's no reason to guess when we have.
Yep, I say the same thing. If only we had computers in our pockets.
Oh my goodness, there's no reason to guess. So Miss Nicole Young, Dr. Dre has to pay out $300,000 monthly in spousal support. Let's find a reliable source. I guess all of them be reliable because shit.
Oh yeah, that's real. That's real. That's really happening.
Yeah. So we went to billboard.com. The link to this article will be in the description, of course. I don't have to keep repeating that. All right. You want to read it off or you want me to?
No, you can. I can't read that.
Okay. So the divorce of Dr. Dre and his wife of 24 years, Nicole Young, has grown increasingly. What was that?
24 years. So what's that to me? What's 2021 minus 24? 1997. So he was already Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I've been trying to figure out. And that's the question I pose for you. How much do you, well, first, not the right number, but do you think it's right for your spouse to get to still be financially taken care of by you, despite the fact that everything that you have, I had before you anyway?
Okay, so in this case in particular, he was already established. He was making good money. She was there for the long haul, 24 years, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not obligated to do it after the divorce, but she has depended on him for all of these years and his money. But in 24 years, why haven't you established something for yourself?
That's my thing. And then it says in the report, or most reports, that he has to pay that until she remarries. Which
that's the part I don't agree with.
To me, I don't think that's right.
No.
I think maybe, okay, if we live in a certain lifestyle, and you're used to my lifestyle that I bring to the table, I get the payoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It should be a time limit.
Yeah.
All right, 2 years to get your shit together.
That's fair. That's fair for an average person with $300,000 a month.
With $300,000 a month, you can.
I feel like
you can make your own business.
Yeah, 3 months. You should be basically establishing on your feet now, and you should be in the process of making this money work for you.
Yeah, you better buy a store or something.
You can do that in a heartbeat, and then it's not even like
you ever gotta be there. Like just buy the shit, make somebody in charge, go about your day,
and it's not even like you got bad credit or anything. So the fact of who you are, the banks is gonna throw money hand and fist at you.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw money hand and fist at you. So I understand, like, okay, well, when the divorce first start, okay, well, that's why I say about 3 months. Because like that first check of $300,000 was
me.
Oh, it's cool. I ain't saying nothing. I can cut that out. But that first check of $300,000. Okay, so you're gonna end up having to buy you a new home, furnish it.
Yeah,
but you have to do it within your means. Because you don't have access to all this money no more. And then in 24 years...
Yeah, you don't have means?
You don't have your own bank account full of money too?
You didn't go, babe, let me open up a salon. All right, here you go.
Yeah. Come on now.
Shit crazy.
And then on top of that, when he was starting these other businesses, you wasn't like, okay, well, make me part owner? You know what I mean?
She probably did. He was like, no.
That could
knowing
be
him,
true. Yeah. That could be true.
Not that I know him for real, so allegedly.
But I'm pretty sure that she has stuff to where she don't need his money. She just wants it. Because she probably like, well, I'm hurt, and the only way to really hurt him, because she's
I hate when women say that.
is to go for his pocket.
Oh, that's the whole theory, whole reason them were busting out our windows and flattening our tires and all.
Yeah, because we don't have the money to where they can go, well, I'm going to go to the court, I'm going to give them this crazy number, and I'm just going to accept whatever they give me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's people that, you know what I'm saying, work regular 9 to 5s that have to pay spousal support, and it's like $1,500 a month.
Whew.
Which is a lot.
Yeah.
This is a lot. To where dudes be having to go to court, or girls, and you know what I'm saying? Because Mary J. Blige went through the same thing.
I remember.
And she had to pay, she got to pay spousal support.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, these other people, apparently they was dead weight. If they haven't established nothing in all of this time, they was dead weight from the beginning.
True. Because even if I'm making this kind of money, don't just be like, yeah, that's what, then lay back. Do something. Like,
do something. What? That's it. It's a million things in the fucking world you could be doing.
Damn, she was there for Chronic 2001. That was one of my favorite albums too.
She was around with abusive husband Dre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell her how many ass whoopings she done took.
That's true too. Very true.
But all of these years, you gotta just. Did they ever say like what was the real reason for the divorce?
No. Now that has been hushed. I give his handlers that. Mm-hmm. Whoever handles this man.
Because Dr. Dre is known for staying out of the news unless it's like business wise.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's basically the same type of ordeal. Unless something get leaked. But a lot of people don't leak too much of their stuff.
People like that, like no, I'm good.
Okay.
People like that, you don't want to smoke with them. That's why they don't be leaking shit for real.
Yeah.
They're too powerful.
Yeah, because Beyonce got a strict rule on rules on her interviews. She got strict rules.
Yeah.
And hell, when it's time for albums to be worked on, that's why I was so tripped out about when T-Pain was talking about he had that song with Usher and Michael Jackson. And before Michael Jackson was able to lay his verse on there, the dude who was doing like some of the background stuff, leaked it. And Michael Jackson was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this. I heard this on the internet already." And the dude, I went and looked up exactly what T-Pain said, which was T-Pain, Usher, and Michael Jackson. And the song popped up. And the song was going to be great. Like, Usher and T-Pain parts was already great.
Yeah.
And then, like, the way that beat sounded is like, oh, if Mike would have had a chance to get on that shit would have been wild. It was...
Hell no, I didn't know that.
Yep. That is crazy. So, it's another story I want to touch on. Because I feel like this girl's a liar. She knew she fucked up, and I felt like she backed out of it on purpose.
Wait, because
Simone Biles.
Okay. So brief me on what happened.
So at during the beginning of the Olympics, she had to do her gymnastics thing, right?
Right.
She had a slip up. Not like no drugs, nothing, like she like stumbled or something like that.
Okay.
Like she didn't land
like
how she wanted to. Yeah.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden she backed out and said she's not doing no more of the gymnastics things in this Olympics because of, what did that camera just say? Oh, I don't know what just happened. Don't tell me the battery just died.
Probably.
Oh, I probably forgot to press. Okay, so this is a Spotify episode. I probably forgot to press record. So she said that she's backing out for mental health reasons, not for physical reasons. And then our USA team goes and gets second place.
Okay.
But I felt like that she knew something early and she just didn't want to have that second place under her belt because she's been killing it. And then like leading up to the Olympics, she landed that amazing ass flip. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was like she went in the air, and while she was in the air, did like a front flip, was upside down, spin a Rooney, that motherfucker came back down on a back flip and landed it perfectly. And that flip was so, you know what I'm saying, it's so dangerous and it was so unheard of that they actually didn't want gymnasts practicing this because they could really hurt themselves, like really bad.
Yeah.
And they didn't like all of the exposure that she was getting from it because from what the reports were saying that what do you call the people the officials?
Okay.
The officials were saying that they don't want people giving her flowers for that flip because they don't want that to encourage other gymnasts on trying to perform it because they can really hurt themselves and ruin their career.
Yeah.
Which I felt like was some bullshit because, okay, she was the only one to ever land this flip. So give it to her. They didn't say that when Tony Hawk first did it, was the first one to do all them spins on that skateboard. Come on now. Let the first be the first.
Yeah, but they don't want her to be the first.
No,
that's what that is.
Yeah,
so I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah, they like, look at this little mud baby. She's not about to come out here and outshow us. Oh, that was racist. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have called her a mud baby. But white people's racism is not that creative.
It's not. And they'll try to find a legal way to spin that shit. And that shit is so funny to me.
It's not at all. But no, they really did not want her to get all of that exposure behind it. But I just felt like that she was full of herself and she couldn't. I mean, yeah, it could be a mental thing. No telling what she was going through. But she was just airing out old girl who lost her mama, the runner. She was just talking stuff about her, like, hey, she's not the only one in the Olympics. And, kind of downplaying the fact that she took that edible or smoked that weed or whatever, put the THC in her system behind, her losing her mama. But then when the shoe was on the other foot, now you want people to run with you behind you saying, well, I'm not doing this because of mental reasons. Like, that's the whole reason why she put the THC in her system. I don't know if she took it. I can't remember if she took an edible or if she smoked a blunt.
I think she smoked a blunt. That's all I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm. So it's like you can't have it both ways.
Yeah,
you can't.
So you think somebody like went to her locker room was like, hey, it'd be better if you just get on out of here. That's the crazy shit. Because now you gotta pretend like your stomach, you ever been like, at 3 o'clock we're gonna whoop your ass. So now you gotta find a way to leave the school early.
At 2:30.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, it could have been. I'm not saying she wrong for doing it because, fuck, if anybody feeling some kind of mental health, anything, take that time out for yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely. Take that time out for yourself.
There's a lot of pressure doing that kind of the amount of physical training for that.
It is. And then with the way the internet works nowadays, you under a whole lot of lights and a whole lot of cameras.
Yeah.
So, I kind of covered some gaming takes already. Oh. Yeah. Because I got to try to save some of this stuff on the list. I told you I got a triple header this weekend.
Yeah.
So, was you a Battlefield fan?
Not really.
You and my nephew. I can't talk to you about it either. I am so excited for this new Battlefield game.
I'm gonna check it out though, because I usually don't like World War One and Two and all that with the old guns and muskets.
They're not doing that no more.
I know.
Yeah, I'm so glad they left that shit alone.
That don't interest me.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's not even a too woke thing. Like, you oppressed us. It's just the loading and the way you gotta do it. I'm not a fan of that stuff.
I hated those old ass guns. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to try to take it back there.
Cause you gotta break up the monotony. I get it. I get what the purpose of it for.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did beat all the career mode. I mean, all the fucking campaigns.
Battlefield 1 was hard.
I loved it.
I didn't even get through it before I deleted it. Like,
I loved it. Oh man, I beat all of the Battlefield campaigns. I beat all of the Call of Duty campaigns.
I beat Call of Duty.
Yeah, like I'm purchasing those games because we from the 90s. I'm purchasing these games for the stories. The online, that's just a plus. I don't even get online.
I'm still that way too.
Yeah, I don't even get online until I'm done with the campaign completely.
That's me too.
I do not do it because it's like, nah. I can't do that.
What game you waiting besides Battlefield? What you waiting for?
Shit, that is it.
I'm waiting for Guardians of the Galaxy. A little bit.
I didn't even know they had one coming.
Yeah. You gotta pay attention to E3. They still did their little announcements just online and shit. Yeah, because I got
IGN on my Snapchat.
Or get it on your YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I don't got them on my YouTube. I got a whole lot of other gaming stuff.
You'll get everything and the movie reviews and everything. So you be straight.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got the Avengers game, and I lost interest in that fast.
I did too.
I don't know what it was. Like, the gameplay was fun, and then I'm glad that they did Iron Man the way they did, because I liked it. What's the name of that game? It's the robot game EA made. I played the shit out of this game, and I can't think of the name right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's probably gonna be something dumb. Like, oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, man. I can pull the game up right now. It's my jam. But yeah, I'm gonna cut all this dead space out. What the fuck is the name of that game?
So you want
A lot of people do not like the game at all.
Wait, I'm waiting for Guardians of the Galaxy. What else I'm waiting for? Well, that's a few little games. Death Loop. You heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, you got some research to do when you get out of here.
I did just download on my VR the drunken bar fights because I thought that was just a quest game.
Speaking of drunken bar, you
Anthem.
Anthem. You see, okay.
I love that game. It's repetitive, but it's done well in my eyes.
Okay. Not my thing, but
I just like the customizing the robots and then going out there and like you got that big open world and everything is a surprise. Like you never know when you're gonna come across a huge ass fucking beast that you gotta fight, or if it's just gonna be like a gang, like a little gang of thugs or whatever, little robots.
Yeah.
But then that small gang, people just start coming out the woodworks once the fight starts. So you end up fighting like 100 and something robots shit at one time.
Okay.
And then they got the combos in there and they got melees. So like it's like, okay, one of my favorite combos is I throw a fire grenade.
Oh, yeah.
And when you throw the fire grenade and then you turn around and mix it with some missiles, it gives you combo points. Because like each grenade to like special weapon, they all like, in order to get combos, you have to match up certain kinds of weapons.
Okay.
So you can't just throw out anything and then just start shooting some shit and then like, oh yeah, that's a combo. That's not a combo. So when you get the combos, it puts more damage onto whoever you hit with the combo. And that's how you get rid of a lot of the bigger enemies.
Okay. You a PlayStation guy or Xbox?
Both, but I stick to PlayStation mainly.
Okay. I'm opposite, both, but I stick to Xbox. All my Xbox is the games that come on everything. And then my PlayStation are used just for usually PlayStation exclusive or Call of Duty Online or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit. You ain't got to do that now because they let you play cross-platform with Call of Duties.
Yeah, which is dope.
Yeah.
Because funny you say that because I was just on the Xbox one day, you know, because it's the same profile. I go to my other room, the other area rather. Yeah. And do PlayStation with my same character. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of dope.
Yep. And then I like the fact that those PC guys thought they was just so top notch. Oh, when I see that little logo pop up, I said, I'm coming for you.
That's funny.
Knocking their ass off.
Because my name is Shah Blacq online too. So the funniest shit in the world is them trying to pronounce my name.
Oh my goodness.
And they be trying to hold me too. They're like, you suck, sure, Black. The fuck? Look at you.
They mainly just call me Dirty.
Yeah.
But like my brother, his online handle is his daughter's name. But the way it's spelled is weird. So we be playing when we was playing GTA together, and you know we had this big old party going on. We doing the car shows and all of that because you know we was putting in little glitches and shit.
Yeah.
So one dude, he wanted to get this car for my brother that he had hooked up, and he was like, "Hey, XY liar," because that's the way his daughter's name is spelled, but that's not what the name is.
Wow.
So he just kept calling him XY liar. And I'm in the headset dying laughing. And nobody can understand what I'm laughing about but my brother. So my brother couldn't even hold the conversation because he couldn't stop laughing because I won't stop laughing.
Hell no.
Oh, man. That joke was hilarious. I ended up having to put the headset down and go to the bathroom. I had to go piss. I was laughing so damn hard. Man, so oh yeah, I ain't got my wrap it up B drop yet.
That's funny.
But we getting close to the end. We got like another 10-15 minutes because of edits and stuff like that.
It's good to be here.
So if you got some things you want to share with people?
You know what? Because it's you, I'll share a new little piece I'm working on. For those who don't know, I am a poet. That's how I started out in the performing artist industry. I've done some comedy too. I've done stand up.
How was that?
Let me tell you. Okay,
I want to do it.
You should, and we can talk about it off air about what we need to do, because that is the most thrilling and the most awkward thing you could ever do, and it's so different from poetry because in poetry, they'll mostly clap or snap for the effort. If they see you genuine, your work don't even have to be good necessarily. But if you're genuine, the intent is that it don't seem like you're just doing this for the moment kind of thing. You can still get praise.
Because you went pretty far with your poetry.
Yeah. Yeah. I hosted 2 spots. I hosted 2 poetry spots in Detroit. Shouts out to the Sweet Epiphany days for those who know that. But the difference in that, poetry, you get a response. No matter what. Oh, good job. Oh, try harder. They don't say try harder because that's kind of rude, but the gist of it is try harder next time. Maybe you should write this way. With comedy, off the bat when your shit ain't working. And I tell you this, I performed in front of a New York crowd before. I went to New York to perform.
Oh, shit. I hear that's the hardest crowd to please.
It is. And I'm going to be honest, I did not please them. I had a few little, it was like, but it wasn't that, like it was hitting here. Yeah. So it was done. I kind of chilled after that, whatever the case may be. But poetry is what I'm known for, though. Let me see. Now let's see if you can get this. All right. This is called Netflix and. I'll wait till the thing's up. Oh, I guess it ain't gonna stop. All right. Okay. Nah. Can I draw you a bubble bath? Let me rub you down. Allow my big mouth to kiss and caress and undress. Let's stay up to the 11th hour. Have you upside down doing stranger things in front of Black's mirror? Have you saying Shah Blacq is the new black? As a matter of fact, it might be more tactful, more impactful. If I showed more than told so our chemistry can grow, you can be both a shower and a grower. I'm talking about growing our connection, of course. So let's stay the course and manifest our own story. And I gotta admit, my sweet tooth for you is penny dreadful, and so strong it can build bridges tons of weight can hold, and I will never fold because you're worth the wait. I know it's typical for a man to invite you to just Netflix and chill, but I just want to network and build. And to be honest with you, we can Netflix and chill too. Thank you.
That was good, man. I fuck with that.
Thanks. Did you catch the references?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so one more change in the show. It's gonna require you to maybe go on your phone and check one out, or you may have one that you may just have saved. But I like to go with one of the funniest memes that you've seen in the last week or so.
Oh, you can give me a second.
Okay.
That is probably one of my favorite things of the day, to be honest with you.
See, my go-to is Just Niche. I give her a shout out every single episode of season 2. That's my girl. She is hilarious. So this week, one of the ones that had me cracking up was she posted a meme. Ain't no telling where she got it from. I'm not saying these are her originals, but this is the page I see it on. It say, me in heaven. So who really fucked Mary? God, pack your shit.
Hell nah.
Oh man, she be posting some funny ass memes.
Some of my favorite ones recently been, of course, the R. Kelly looking at Bill Cosby walk out of jail one. That's been funny to me. But one in particular, did you see the one? And I'm sorry for those listeners at home. He sees my phone. The one where Ice-T's wife and kid are in the picture.
She look just like Ice-T.
Ice-T daughter looks more like Ice-T than Ice-T looks like Ice-T.
Man, it was good having you on the show, man.
I appreciate being here.
Most definitely. Yeah, this is gonna be a short one, man. I'm mad that I fucked up my video. This ain't gonna be your last time hearing him on the show.
No, not at all.
And if it's your first time, man, make sure y'all go check out A Toast with Shah Blacq. I'm gonna say that again. And if we do got the video recordings up, if you look in the background, you see we got one piece of merch up. You're gonna see a lot more coming too.
Hey, that's better than my merch, which is no merch. So, we getting it done though. We getting it done.
A step at a time, man. We gotta focus on this content right now. The creativity, gotta spice it up a bit.
Hey, you remember Dave Chappelle and Wayne Brady was like, "We black actors, we black podcasters. We got to sit together."
Yeah, hell yeah, we do. All right, man. So it's good talking to you. We out this boy.
Hey, peace.